Let's bend our knees. We're going to imagine that our sternum now is stretchy like bubble gum. And we'll tuck our pelvis coming into a C curve. Our shoulders are over our hips. And imagine that stretchy bubble gum is folding in on itself, maybe even rolling down. And then we're going to come into an extension. We'll shine the breastbone to the sky, and you'll feel that stretchy bubble gum stretching wide. We'll tuck the pelvis. Imagine the bubble gum rolling in on itself. As we shine the breastbone forward, we'll feel that the stretchy bubblegum widening. Let's add our breath. Exhale, sternum rolling in on itself. Inhale, sternum stretching. Exhale, sternum wide, rolling in on itself. Inhale, stretching out. Now moving the hands to the sides of the sternum, and let's visualize the ribs moving as we exhale, rolling in. Imagining the ribs moving at that joint. Inhale, opening. Exhale, coming in. Inhale, opening. Exhale, coming in. Ribs are internally rotating. Exhale, opening. Ribs are externally rotating. So I'm going to do it with my arm. As we exhale in, the ribs are rotating down. As we inhale up, the ribs are rotating up. Good. Let's take our arms down. We're going to do that movement without feeling our sternum, but we're going to keep those images with us, that stretchy sternum and the movement of the ribs. We'll exhale, reach the arms forward. Inhale, elbows in, shine breastbone to the sky. Exhale, coming forward, sternum rolling in on itself. Inhale, stretching wide. Exhale, rolling in. I just had an adjustment there, a little pop in my sternum. Inhale, coming up. If you feel that, as long as it doesn't hurt, you're fine. Exhale, coming forward, and inhale, coming up. Beautiful. Let's bring the arms down. You can, if your feet are close together, you can widen them about the width of your shoulders. And we'll bring our hands back to our sternum. And we're going to grow tall, tall, tall through the spine and tipping over, imagining that stretchy bubble gum. So the sternum is stretching as we tip over. We'll grow tall and tipping over to the other side, imagining the sternum stretching with that movement. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Maybe you'll feel a little bit of spiraling in the sternum as we do this. If you do, just know that's normal. If you can't feel that, you can envision that as we come into our lateral bend, there's a bit of a rotation and spiral happening there. Coming up and over and up and over. Good. Let's bring our arms wide. We'll add our arms, growing tall. Inhale up and over, feeling the sternum stretching and moving with us as we come up and over. So one side of the sternum is shrinking and the other side is stretching. Coming up and over. And in, up and over. And in. Let's do one more in each direction, thinking about how the sternum is moving as we come into our lateral bend. And other side. And up. Let's lower our arms and we'll bend our knees. We're going to combine those movements, our side bending, our forward and back. We'll leave our arms down at the side. And let's keep our attention on the sternum and what's happening there. So we'll knees bent, growing tall. We're going to tip to the side. Then we'll tuck into our C curve, feel the sternum rolling down on itself. We'll come back into our other side, other lateral bend, and we'll come up into our extension. And arms can stay down. Coming over, let's add our breath. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Let's change directions. Exhale. Sternum rolling down. Inhale, widening. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. And we'll come up to standing. We'll shake that out. Let's bring one hand to the top of the sternum and one hand to the bottom. And we'll keep the hips square to the front as we come into our torso twist. We'll inhale, rotate in one direction. And exhale as we come through center. Inhale, rotate in the other direction. And exhale through center. Notice the hand at the top rotates more than the hand at the bottom on our torso twist. So that means the sternum's getting a bit of a spiral, the same kind of spiral it has in our lateral bend. Inhale, top of the sternum rotates more than bottom. Exhale through center. Inhale, top of the sternum rotates more than bottom. In through center. See if you can visualize that spiral happening through the sternum. Through center, to the side, through center. Let's bring our arms. We'll stack the wrists one on top of the other. And we're going to continue with our torso twist. Inhale, spiraling the sternum. Exhale through center. Inhale, spiraling the sternum. And exhale through center. Arms are quiet. And if you can feel, if you're envisioning that spiral in the sternum and you feel like you've sort of got a handle on that, then you can start to imagine the ribs are very stretchy. And as we rotate, the sternum spirals and the ribs stretch like elastics into that twist coming through center. Inhale, spiraling the sternum, stretchy ribs. Back through center. Spiraling sternum, stretchy ribs. Back through center. Spiraling the sternum, flexible, stretchy ribs. And back through center. Let's bring that down. We're going to go to our lunges now, and we're going to create a little bit of a sequence, putting all of those things together. So we'll widen our feet, and I'm going to break it down just to help you get the choreography of it. So we'll first start with lunges. So just our lunge where we come into this parallel position. We'll push up. We're going to come up to straight legs, and then we'll come back down to the other side. We'll push up to straight legs and down to the side, up to straight legs, down to the side. Let's build on. So we'll come up to straight legs. As we come down, we're going to take our arms, same side as our bent leg is going to wrap forward, other arm back, and we're coming into a torso twist, looking towards that straight leg. We'll push up through center, and then we'll come into a lunge, torso twist towards that straight leg. Up through center, lunge and torso twist towards the straight leg. Up through center, lunge, torso twist to the straight leg. I'm going to build on here. As we come through center, we'll bring the elbows in and we'll shine the breastbone. We're going to feel for that stretchy sternum. We'll come into our lunge and we'll wrap. Sternum spirals. Coming through center, shine the breastbone up, feel the sternum stretching. Lunge and spiral. Up through center. Lunge, spiraling the sternum. Up through center, bubblegum stretching, spiral the sternum and stretchy ribs. I'm going to build on again. Let's come up through center, shine the breastbone. Arms reach forward, tucking. Feel the sternum rolling in on itself. Coming back through center, shine the breastbone, and we'll lunge, spiraling. Come through center and tuck, extend, and lunge and rotate. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, and let's stick with this idea of this mobile sternum, mobile or flexible ribs, but you can let those images sort of float in and out and just move through the movement in a comfortable way. So let's have some fun with it. So we'll come out and tuck and out and lunge and out and tuck, out, extend, and lunge. Extend and tuck. Extend and lunge. Extend and tuck. Extend and lunge. Beautiful. Let's come through center and we'll just shake that out.